Hello, my name is Michael Trimble, and I would like to welcome you to the Conflict Resolution Essentials web-based course. We will start today by discussing the course overview. The Conflict Resolution Essentials course will dive into 13 topics or 13 units. You can use either of those terms interchangeably, that are essential for a basic understanding of conflict resolution. The grading is divided into two parts. The first part is participation, which makes up 21% of your final grade. There are a total of 13, as I said, classwork assignments, and as long as you participate by commenting in the class comments field as instructed, you will receive 4 points for that classwork assignment for a total of 52 total possible points, which then equates to 21% of your final grade. The other larger part of your grade, 79% of your final grade, will be based on 2 end-of-course assessments. There are 3, and you choose your top 2 that you want to do. You can do all 3, and I'll just base your grade based on the 2 highest scores. There's an end-of-course essay, a presentation that's created in Google Slides or PowerPoint, and finally a multiple choice test. And as I said, you just pick 2 of those 3 to do at the end of the course. The grading scale is the standard 10-point grading scale. If you have any questions at all during this process, please feel free to reach out to me via email. I typically respond within 24 hours, Monday through Thursday, and 48 hours, Friday through Sunday. Now we will move on to the objectives. Upon completion of the course, the student will be able to describe the basics of conflict resolution. At the unit level, at the topic level, upon completion of the units, the students will be able to explain each of those topics. So, the first of the 13 units or topics that we dive into is the 5 conflict styles. And I'll talk a little longer about this one than I will the other ones. So the way this will work is you'll review each of these 13 assignments, 13 units, whatever you'd prefer to call them. And then each of them have a PDF attached or a website resource. And once you've completed reviewing this material, I ask you to rate your understanding in the class comments field right here. And you rate it 1 through 5. So 1 means you have no understanding. 2 means you have a vague understanding. 3 means a somewhat understanding. 4 is a good understanding, and finally 5 is a high understanding. Now, after you place your comments in the class comment field, if you have a 1, please reach out to me directly. If you have a 2, please reach out to a fellow student that's commented with a 4 or 5 to gain some further understanding. If you have a 3, please just simply review the material again. And then finally, if you have a 4 or 5, just please move on to the next instructional material. And there are 13 of these, and it's consistent throughout the whole process of this course. The next section or material or topic is the top 5 conflict resolution strategies, followed by the 7 steps to conflict resolution. Then we have tips for managing conflict, followed by 5 steps to conflict resolution. Then we move on to how to mediate conflict in the workplace. I will click on this one so that you see that the format, as mentioned earlier, is very similar. So all of those that we went through, you will be sure to do the class comments for each of those sections. Then I provide a YouTube video that I believe is very beneficial. Miss Walker would be considered a subject matter expert in the field of conflict resolution. At this point, the course kind of goes into the second part of the course, where most of the material from this point on is sourced from the book Conflict Resolution Playbook. This book it's not necessary for you to have a copy of it. However, if you'd like a copy, they are currently available and on sale, actually, at both Amazon Prime and Target for $8.99. Next, there's a podcast by the author of this book. Then we move back into the material. 10 essential communication skills for resolving conflict. You will need to rate your understanding, again, of this. This is one of the 13, followed by honoring diversity. Staying open when you want to shut others down. Keeping cool when conversations get hot. Then I've added another YouTube video titled "How to Cool Down a Heated Conversation." This is not one of the a topic where you'll need to leave a class comment, but if you'd like to, that would be great. Then we move back on to taking responsibility and knowing how to apologize. Then I've included 2 YouTube videos dealing with apologizing. Then we move on again to sharing and receiving criticism, followed by collaborating on a solution. As mentioned at the beginning, one of the end of course options is to create a presentation in Google Slides or PowerPoint. So I've left 2 YouTube videos for anyone that feels they may need some assistance in that to create your presentation, if you choose to do that at the end of course. This point, we wrap up the course with the end of course assignment. As already mentioned, there are three end of course assignments, and you just select your top 2, or you can do all 3 of them, and I'll only grade your highest 2. The multiple choice end of course test is right here. You just do the test and submit it. And in regards to the essay and presentation, I would like for you to email that to me by Monday, August 1st. And after you submit that via email, I would like for you to put in the comment sections what you've submitted. So if you've done both an essay and presentation, put essay and presentation and the date and time that you emailed it to me. And then finally, we have the course evaluation. And I would really appreciate if you would fill this out, because I'm always looking for ways to improve any of the courses that I create. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day.